So I tried something with YouTube tonight, right before the stream, and I thought it was gonna be better, but it turned out it wasn't any better. Oh no. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of doing some stuff. Let's hope it's not, yeah, the new one. This one's gonna be up. I'll delete the other one. I tried to make it work. Quick mic check. Yeah, I tried to make it work, but I guess I messed it up. Either that, or it's just really weird. Either way, I'm gonna go ahead and delete the other video real quickly. Of course, we are gonna be playing Unholy Death Knight tonight. I'm excited for it. Of course, 32 shards. We're closing in on our Shadowmourne. Isn't that beautiful? So, yeah. Once we get that done, it's gonna take a week, maybe two. A live replay on Holy Death Knight. I guess I'm gonna delete that. Or just keep it on there for the 2 likes that I have. Nah, fuck it. There we go, delete forever. Now let's hope nothing goes wrong here. You know, trying to mix it up, it can go wrong, but I am trying to always improve it. Anyway. Hey, how you guys doing? We got some people in the chat already. Now, there was Shade and Hellman in the previous one as well, so they've been waiting for a long time. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Atmir, Hellman, Sarp, SKLJ, sup? How you doing, mate? Hope you're having just a wonderful day as well. And do you have in your bank or in your bags a Shadow's Edge? Yeah, I think I put it in my bank because I'm not gonna use it over a print roll and I didn't need it anymore. Let me take a look. Hey, how you doing, David and Shade? Of course, hope you're both having just a wonderful day. Yeah, little experiment we did. Don't worry about it. There's the Shadow's Edge. As you could see, I would lose a lot of weapon damage on the print roll, and I think that's actually a bad thing. I would also lose a single gem. That wouldn't be too major, but you know, a single gem is a single gem. You're gonna want that. Okay. So yeah, let's put it like this. There we go. Of course, if you're gonna go to Icecrown Citadel, the first thing you gotta do is get some consumables. And we don't have a lot of potions, so let's see if we can get some money from an alt to get some potions. Are you feeling any better? I still feel like a sack of grain, but yeah, it's alright. You know, I get it often. It's just sometimes it's terrible, and other times it's manageable. Like right now it's okay, but when I woke up it wasn't. Entire world spinning around. Like I'm trying to sit still, right? I'll go sit on this chair, see if I can actually handle it. I'll sit here, and I'm just like moving around like this. I'm not doing that myself. It's just whatever is wrong with me is doing that with me. Anyway. Let's grab some money. Then we'll get some consumables, and then we'll make our way to Icecrown Citadel. Hey, Petar, Alexander, how you guys doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. And Jonas Jensen, how you doing, man? I'm sorry for massacring your name, but it's all good, I hope. Hope you're having a wonderful day. When did you start playing WoW in general, and did you play on other servers or just Warmane? I have played on other servers. I think Warmane is my, yeah, it's my hometown, basically. Right, I wasn't gonna relog. I was gonna send money over. Yeah, I've played on a few other servers. There was, of course, retail way long ago. Yeah, I played that until Wrath of the Lich King. I played a little bit on pre-Wrath of the Lich King, which was like level 70, but with Wrath of the Lich King spells. And I was sold, but you know, schools, all kinds of stuff. I was busy with my life, so I stopped playing. Hey, Wicked Crow, how you doing, mate? Hope you're having a wonderful day, of course. And what are your macros for a Death Knight? You can find all my macros in the Discord. The link for the Discord is in the description down below. You can check it out there. They're all in the macros tab. I'm trying to find money, but I think I'm broke. On every character. The Enhancement Shaman probably has some money. You see, usually, when I get best in slot, I know that I won't have to spend a lot of gold on a character, so I won't keep a lot of gold on the character. Okay. Okay. This should be about enough. Yeah, I'll fix some gold on my characters later. Send it to my Unholy Death Knight. Let's see if we can buy some potions of haste. Do you have siblings, and how did you start playing WoW? Yeah, I got an older brother and an older sister. So yeah, I got some siblings and I basically started playing WoW because my older brother was playing it and I was bored. You know, I walk into his room, I'm like, sup bitch? You know, neck slap. After that, he like, yeah, pretty much wrecked me, but it's okay. That's how it goes. Oh shit, we actually have to log over to a different character. What's free? What do you need? Shadow Priest, maybe? Disc, Resto Shaman. They don't need a warrior, that's for sure. We're full on warriors. They have a Feral Druid, we won't need that. My Retri is saved. They seem to have a Boomkin, so it's not the highest priority. Demonology Warlock, please. Demolock. I'm just throwing classes at the officer. We'll see. Hey, how are you feeling now? Still not completely great, Matthew, but it's much better, for sure. Enough to... You know, I feel good enough to do an Icecrown Citadel, that's for sure. How many characters do you have in total? 17, 18, something like that. Pick something, someone is coming, Resto Shaman. Okay, we won't be able to play Resto Shaman. But, we can play a lot of things, so give me some suggestions in the chat, and we'll see if I can play what you guys want me to play. It doesn't happen often, so strike while the iron is hot. Let me know what to log. Can you tell me, is the parachute on your back, and is it from engineering? Yeah. Yeah, the parachute is from engineering. No, wait. You can get the parachute from engineering, which we will get when we get the next cloak upgrade. Yeah, you basically just get that from having 400 skill in engineering. You'll be able to get a... Yeah, no, it's 380 even. So on 380, you'll be able to get that. Do they have a tank? They don't, go Palatank. I gotta keep my Paladin tank for the subscriber run, which is tomorrow. So I can't go Protection Paladin. Demo or Shadow Priest? Demo. Rogue or Mage? Demolock for sure. I think it's Demo, guys. Frost Decay or Affliction Warlock. I don't have Affliction. There's one Warlock right there, but I think he can go either. Demolock. Let's see if that spot is still open. If Frost Decay is needed for Fury Warriors, then that is the choice. Yeah, I think we have a Frost Decay. Ah, dude, the demo just filled up. And I don't have Affliction. I don't have it, Lior. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lior. Hey, Giancarlos Aponte, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. Yeah, demo just filled up. So we gotta be quick about this. Like, Shadow Priest, let's see, what else? Like, there's 2 votes for Mage. Yeah. Hunter, we just did that like a few days ago. I think it's saved. Can't do Hunter. Why not Unholy? Because someone else has filled the slot and we have to log over to something else. We're in a guild. That's just how it goes. I created the Discipline Priest. Shadow Priest. Yeah, it's either Shadow Priest or Mage at this point, I think. Mage is filled up. I won't be able to log a... I won't be able to log a Mage because there's 3 already. I think it's Shadow Priest, guys. I think it is, because there's 3 mages, there's no way they need another. There's not a single Shadow Priest yet. Yeah. Yeah, it's Shadow Priest. We took a little bit too long on deciding to go Demonology. Oops. One day, we're gonna play Demonology. I will make it up to you guys, I promise. That's a promise that is really easy to live up to, trust me. If there's not a single Demonology Warlock online, you're always gonna get that whisper. Hey, can you go Demonology and provide us that buff? You are gonna get that whisper. So let's go ahead and whisper Reckless. Yo, Shadow Priest here. We've got 1 flask, we'll need more. Is Satanology online? You selling today? Let's make sure that he is selling and we'll be able to do some stuff. Mages are full. Yeah, sadly. Gotta go to bed, sleep well. Good night, Jonas. Hope you're having a wonderful night. It's Chash today. Okay. How does he sell? In raid. Hey, Abby, what's up? How you doing, Amir? Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm just kind of figuring out how we're gonna get the consumables tonight. We have potions, we won't have to worry about those. That's enough for an entire Icecrown Citadel. How about the glyph? I mean, Glyph of Dispersion is nice, but it's only really good for one fight and one fight only. Sure. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be able to buy the flask and the potion in the raid. Which DK does more DPS for Icecrown Citadel? They can both do a lot of damage, but I'll probably veer towards Unholy DK with the Shadowmourne. Now I am gonna change the stream title and everything in. So give me a sec for that. Frost DK can do a lot of damage up until you get super duper best in slot. At that point, it's gonna be Unholy Death Knight, I think. Ukulele, there we go. Now I think we have 2 Shadow Priest thumbnails. Which one do I feel like using? And we'll go with that one. Yeah! Alright, let's go. Share the quest, of course, because we're nice people. Make sure my UI is set up here, and let's go. Yeah. So yeah, we just got the Discipline Priest, the Resto Shaman is figured out. The Shadow Priests are right here, 2 of them, that's enough. Basically, you're gonna give a lot of off healing as a Shadow Priest, and you want those off heals to be on your range DPS group, so that they stay alive. Now in the melees, you're gonna have Improved Leader of the Pack, giving a whole lot of healing, Divine Storm, and of course the fact that most melees are pretty much tankier than the range DPS. Who has Hunter? Saved. Pretty sure it is. What is that item in your bag that has the icon, like when you put your pet on passive? Oh, that's an explosive decoy. Yeah, we're gonna put that underneath the boss, and when the boss starts moving, he's gonna step on a mine, and he's gonna get damage. Oh yeah, so much damage. Watching how you have like every class makes me want to level alts, but I always feel like I should gear my main before playing others. Yeah. No, like, I did not gear all of them at the same time. You know, I started with Abi, and I went with the next character. Basically, when a character is best in slot, and it's gonna make money for you, instead of it like, you know, instead of like having to buy enchants and gems. When you can finally like get Primordial Serenites to sell, that's a good time to make an alt. I think if you can do it like that, if you're in a guild that has DKP as well, it's gonna be good. Because you'll be able to do 1 by 1 and have the DKP for 1 by 1. If you do all 20 at once, there's no way you can get enough DKP. No way. Hey Abby, hey, do you have any tips for someone who's reached level 80? Yeah? You gotta go for Icecrown Citadel first. Now, we do have a 0 to hero. I cancelled it today because I was feeling like shit, but we'll get back to that on some point. We already have a finished 0 to hero with Juari or Unholy Death Knight as well. So you can look at those streams, maybe scroll through them a bit. You'll be able to see a bunch of tips. What are the glyphs for Fury Warrior? Heroic Strike, Cleave, and Whirlwind. Just like that. Hey man, what's your opinion about Elemental Shaman's DPS? I'm playing one, I'm currently 5.4k GS, but I think my DPS is pretty low to be honest. DBH. Yeah, Elemental Shamans are not a top DPS class. They provide buffs. The problem here is that other classes also provide those same buffs, and usually even better. So you've got kind of the retail complex going on for Elemental Shaman. Why would you take it? Because it's bad. You know, you got better options there, much better options. For the spell power, you take a Demonology Warlock instead. For the crit on boss, you take a Retribution Paladin instead. You can keep going on like that until there's nothing left to talk about, but... And Elemental is not that great. If you want to go for late game raiding, I'd suggest maybe trying out a Restoration. You'll have a spot in pretty much every raid ever. Oh, I got crit. Eh. Hey, how's it going? It's alright, C-mate. Hope you're having a wonderful day yourself, mate. Can you say something about Blood Decay DPS? Can I just sigh at Blood Decay DPS and like we move on? That would be nice. Let's see here. Come on, Shadowmourne is hard to find. And still working fine with my Pala. Yeah, I was hoping to get some shards today. But no bueno on the Unholy Death Knight. We're gonna be able to play the Unholy Death Knight tomorrow then. We need to get shards. Like, it's a priority. I'm gonna make sure that... Nah, they know. They know. It's okay. Yeah, if you're on the Shadow Frost shard quest, you need to go every single week. And hurry it along so the next person can basically get started on it. Uh-oh. Feign death, really? After I save your ass? Oh my god, what a dick. What an absolute dick bag. Such a bag of dicks. He could have deterrenced. He could have done all the things which I can't. He could have like fucking aspect of the cheetah, you know, like... What a bag of dicks, asshole. We're not gonna be giving him any power word shield in the Lich King fight, that's for sure. How good is Holy Priest? It's very good. Yeah, it has some niche utility in body and soul. It's got really strong raid buffs, stamina. You've got the shadow resistance, which is very mandatory for a Ruby Sanctum. If you're going for the inside phase and you don't have the shadow resistance buff, you are gonna get wrecked. He can't aspect. If he gets hits, he gets slowed. Yeah, no shit. So use aspect on things that don't hit you and that don't slow you, and then you're gonna be immune. There's a situation for everything. He has a lot more tools to deal with all of this shit than I do. That's for sure. But, like, whatever. Is that a private server? Yep, it's Warmanes 3.3.5 Icecrown server. Is there a way to not look black translucent with the shadow form? I'd like to see my armor. Maybe if you get some kind of mod, but I don't know anything about such a mod. Nah, I'm not sure. Anyway. Maybe a Google search can help you out there, you know. Put in the Googles like WoTLK 3.3.5 Shadow Priest model shadow form model change, something like that maybe. I do think the shadow form looks cool. Yeah. You know, if you have a swift spectral tiger, that tiger is awesome with the shadow form. Looks really cool. So, yeah. No, I like it. I wouldn't remove it. Still got a couple bits of tier 9 that I can get from EOF, EOTs, and then I will be 5.1k-ish. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, once you finish your EOTs, you should be around like 5.2, 5.3, easily. What add-on do you use to track the diseases? That is neat to know. It's zipped up in my Discord, you can find it right there. It's a good add-on. I have a video on how to set it up as well, so yeah, you check that all out. Alright, he'll handle that one. Now we can just go ahead and do it like this. If they hit, which they will, we can disperse. That doesn't feel like dispersed. Okay, so... their damage gets calculated upon cast, not upon when it hits me. That's bullshit. Oh well. Andre Sebi has just subscribed. Thank you so much, mate. I do appreciate that. Another thing to complain about on these Icecrown Citadel ads. You know how broken these things are? Like, every single mob has something that just doesn't work properly. I guess the bony boys, they work properly, but, you know, they just attack you with an attack speed buff, so might as well. I got the Rivendare Death Charger on Lordaeron today. It's a 1% chance drop, right? It is very low drop chance, I'm not sure what the exact percentage is, but congratulations, Benai. Good stuff. Should you refresh your Vampiric Touch every time with PS? PS, huh? Now what would PS be? Okay, we can go ahead and kite one of these. Okay, maybe not. The healers are absolutely not sleeping. Get me out of here! Hello, mate. Cheers. Good luck and have fun. Thanks, Luca. Appreciate it, mate. I'll need a little bit of luck, because we're not best in slot. We need to get the belt, the Bliat, from Lord Merogar. So we'll be, hopefully, picking that up tonight. I think we can deal with one more. Oh yeah, Ebon Champion. Good stuff. Best race for Strength Red Palla on Alliance. Whatever you want. If you want a PvP, definitely a human. Not Plague Strike? I meant DP. Ah, right, yeah, that makes sense. So, how you're gonna wanna refresh those things is basically let them expire so that the final tick hits and then refresh it. So we're just gonna like continue the normal DPS rotation. And we're gonna let this entirely expire. And then we're actually gonna go and speed it up. Like right here. Now, if you have need to know, I'm trying to figure out why this doesn't want to work. Very weird. If you have need to know, you can turn on enable cast time, which if you use that a little bit of a blue side on the left side of it, you'll know what your cast time for it is. It's gonna get calculated into the dot timer, and when I enter that light blue zone, that's when I refresh it, basically. Are you over hit capped by a lot? Yeah, I have a little bit of an over hit cap. I can go to 10% hit rating. I'm not sure how we're gonna get there, just from the top of my head. I'd have to exit combat. We'll check it in a little bit. Are we gonna see some Shadow Priest mechanics? Yeah, we'll get some Shadow Priest mechanics. How many shards do you have for Shadowmourne? 32 out of 50. Motherfucker, where's my wand attack? Yeah, bitch. Take that fire damage. How long have you been playing WoW? Long enough. Yeah, about 10 years. Hey, from Lebanon. Hey, from Holland. Back to you, Paul. Hope you're having just a wonderful day. And can you explain how expertise works? Basically, you're gonna get parried or dodged if you don't have 26. That's the oversimplification of it. That's all you need to know as well. You need to have 26 expertise on a melee class. That's it, really. Jin's Maze or Riley Reid? Neither actually. They're way too popular. I like that obscure shit. That good shit. Alright. Let's not get silenced again. What is the best professions for maximum damage as a Shadow Priest? Well, I really prefer engineering, because the haste enchant, it's gonna speed up our Vampiric Touch, it's gonna speed up our Mindseer by a lot. If you have a class that doesn't need more haste, such as a mage in my opinion, you'll be getting more value out of spell power. right? But I still get value on haste because, yeah, my Mind Flay might be on global cooldown with heroism and the hands up. But Mind Sear damage is not to be underestimated in Ruby Sanctum. Anything else that, you know, Vampiric Touch, that scales with haste as well. So I like engineering on Shadow Priest and combine that with a jewel crafting for maximum stat gain, because jewel crafting gives you like a little bit more spell power, attack power, and whatnot. So yeah. Which porn star is best in slot for Abi? Congratulations, I have successfully been demonetized. Good job, Matthew. Well, it's Lexi Bell. Anyway, tomorrow subrun, let's go, good luck, yeah. Subrun tomorrow, of course. And we've got a super chat, 10 euros from Panda Niho, or $10 I should say. Thank you very much. Hey Abi, can you explain Glyph of Shadow for me? What spell can proc it? Is it still worth using it if you don't use Mind Blast anymore in your rotation? Yeah, it's still worth to use it. Let's take a look at the actual glyph. Yeah, okay, it's got the Meowth now as well, good stuff. While in shadow form, your non-periodic spell critical strikes increase your spell power by 30% of your spirit. Now, combine that with Twisted Faith, which is another 0.2% spell power scaling on spirit, you're gonna get 0.5 spell power per spirit, making spirit pretty goddamn good, you know? It's not like a wasted stat for us at all. At this point, we're getting 158, something like that, spell power whenever we proc Glyph of Shadow. So how do we proc that? And I'm actually I'm curious on if it procs on Mind Sear. I'm sure that it procs on Mind Flay. It's gonna be tough to like actually get an example going right here. Basically, if you are doing your basic rotation, you're gonna proc it so often that you don't have to worry about tracking it. There you go, Shadowy Insight. Now, I'm gonna make a need to know, because you did donation, we'll keep a track of it. I'm actually also thinking about Ruby Sanctum 25 Heroic. Does Mind Sear proc Shadowy Insight? I need to know that. So you put it on need to know. Okay, Shadowy Insight. Let's go ahead and track it as a buff. Unit to monitor player, right there. Also, Electri. Alright, that's all good. Meowth? I totally forgot about Pokemons. How can you forget about Meowth, Shade? It is like probably one of the weakest normal Pokemons in Gen 1. How can you forget about Meowth? Can you tell me the name of the add-on which shows you in chat spells like Bob when each player uses them? I don't know what they're called, Vitaly. No idea. I've seen the add-ons, yeah. I think it's MPR. It's like, you're gonna type it like that, MPR. Where's your third miner? Oh. Oh no. Oh god. If there's something good, then Ember has wrecked me. Oh, mana cost. I'm always complaining about that in Ruby Sanctum. Oh no. I guess I should get Fortitude or Fading. Probably looking at Fading. Your Shadow Fiend's not supposed to die, so fuck that glyph. I think I'm gonna go with Glyph of Fading. I'll pick it up in a little bit. Sorry, Ember. Oh boy, I really slacked off here, didn't I? Alright. We're gonna have to trade him for Flask. So just keep spamming the item on him and eventually you'll get trade in. That's a nice trick. Okay, 160. SP please. Alright, and there's our Flask. Hey, how you doing, Genre? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. What's your favorite Pokemon? That's incredibly hard. Favorite Pokemon, huh? Probably Persian, not gonna lie. That's kind of why I put Meowth up there. I know Pokemon sucks. The Alola form is even worse if you want to consider that an actual Pokemon game. But, you know, it's gonna be Persian for me. Yeah. Yo, how you doing? Feeling any better? Yeah, a little bit, Antonio. Good enough, for sure. Hey, how you doing, Mantas? Hope you're having a wonderful day, man. Looks like I'm gonna go do alchemy. 160 Gs easy. You can sell them for much more on the auction house. Those are actually the guild prices. We get a little bit of a discount on them, I think. I've got Glyph of Eviscerate, Glyph of Sinister Strike, and Killing Spree on my combat rogue. What do you think? That's okay. If you're low gear Benai, you might want to consider Rupture's back. I think it's very good even late game. Yeah, but it's alright. Professions for a hunter. Jewel crafting engineering. Yep, Shade got it. And is Affliction Warlock still good on Wrath of the Lich King? Oh yes. Oh yes, Affliction Warlock is probably one of the best in Wrath of the Lich King. So yeah, what's the gear score on this? Basically, we just need the Metalgar belt, and then we'll be fine. Taking a look at our hit rating. Oh, yikes. Yeah, we're gonna need the belt from Metalgar. And then we're gonna have to do something with the hit rating overcap. We'll take a look at it later. Something has to be done. Maybe I can gem like a little bit of hit. And get like to that 10. But I'm only gonna do that if that's... Oof. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see about the gear. I'll have to think about it. Are you playing BFA? Nope. Just Wrath of the Lich King. Yeah. It's not an easy guild to get into. Do you know any best in slot mage that plays only arcane and does good DPS? Nah. I don't know any of those mages. I think Utba had one, but I can't remember the name for the life of me. You have a few that wanna do that, but it's really tough to keep up with a fire mage. Yeah, it's really tough. Best professions for combat rogue. Probably tailoring and engineering. What? No jewel crafting? Yep. Combat rogues have ridiculous burst, so getting the 400 attack power on burst on every single killing spree, if you track it properly, is insane. You need 10% hit if you're Alliance right, as a Shadow Priest, yes. With a Draenei, you've got 7% free hit rating. Of course, the base hit rating for any spellcaster is 17%. Let's go ahead and pop the flask. Alright. Let's go ahead and precast, get that damage. I see that we don't have absorbs and healing on Skada. Nothing I can do about it right now. Now I can. There we go. We have to stack up, like we need to. But we can move only when we're casting Devouring Plague or Shadowbird Death. Otherwise you want to be standing still casting Mind Flay. It's actually pretty legit to run up into this boss with Nitros while you're casting your dots, you know, at the start of the fight. Just to be stacked from the beginning on. Alright, one on the ranged. Let's go ahead and help him out. We have the melee DPS for the melee spikes. They will cleave them, they will melt them. But for ranged, you gotta help out. Alright, there's the Bone Storm. Okay, that's fine. They're so stacked that you can only see them as two. Let's see where we're at. We're almost at 20k DPS here. Kind of 19k. I wonder if that's... No. Mind Sphere is not worth it. If I even did it. Come on, push it! Oh, we have a lot of good DPS there. No, sneaky! Yeah, we've got a lot of good DPS. So, we're not gonna get any top DPS, but we are gonna get good DPS. Shadow Priest is not meant to be on the top of the DPS. It is meant to be a support, right? It can still do very good in the right situation, and that's what we'll be doing tonight. But don't expect top DPS. No belt? No belt. So yeah, the Shadowy Insight, it can proc on Mind Sear, so as long as you're casting either Mind Sear or Mind Flay, you'll keep the Shadowy Insight up, no problem. Yeah, look at that damage. That H-Palla's popping off. Look at the heals. I'll take a look in a sec here. But healing on endgame is, You know, people aren't usually dying. Judgment of Light top heals. Okay. Freaking Holy Palas. The font on this one is different than this one. That's really annoying me, actually. Can you help me? I have problems leveling. Maybe any tips or advice would help me? Yeah, sure. Let us know what your spec is, and maybe other people are also going to be able to help you out a bit. You know, there are tricks, like a Retribution Paladin. If you're leveling that, then you can take the Seal of Command glyph, and you're basically not ever going to run out of mana. Yeah. Shadowy Insight's okay. Best professions for mage? I would say tailoring and jewel crafting. That's the maximum stat gain that you can get. Did we pull it? Okay. What you want to do on Lady Death Whisperer is remove your Gift of the Wild buff, so that you don't resist any Fear or any Cyclone. Is Feral Root good in WoTLK? So good. So good. Yeah, Feral Root is incredibly good. I have an interesting question in my whispers from Tremoring. I'll look at it in a sec. But yeah, if you take a look at the Feral DPS right here on Merogar. Yeah. Nah, I guess. Yeah, we have like better Ferals. Wait, we have 2 Ferals. Ah! There it is. Okay. So if you take a look at the Feral's DPS, it's all single target, but it's really good. Of course you have Swipe for insane area of effect, but Feral is super strong. Can you try the method way, a raid full of tanks, and see if it works? I don't know if that would work in Wrath of the Lich King. Yeah, I don't think it would. No way. I didn't use my Shadow Fiend in the first fight. That's a lot of burst that I missed. We're gonna wait for them to be a little bit more stacked, and that's okay. Very good death grips from the people right there. And some okay DPS from us. Best professions for Retri. Engineering, jewel crafting. Hux got wrecked. Nobody cycloned him. He got area of affected by his comrades. Not good. Now we actually have a little bit of CC because my talent tree is way messed up. I got silence and I got psychic aura. So let's see if we can get some use out of those. We have to stop on the lady. So let's go ahead and multi-dot a little bit here. And Mind Sear, right in the middle of him. Okay, we're gonna wait a little bit here. Fear. Alright. Now, because the main tank was not in the mind control, we're free to push it. Sven Nolte, thank you for the subscription, man. I do appreciate that. Let's go ahead and spread out a bit. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. Just playing it safe. It's okay, we don't need dispersion for anything but those spirits. Okay. You got my controls. I'm gonna psychic horror that boy. Okay, somebody got him. Ooh, get him! Almost blowing up our melee right there. Hold on, I'll get back to the comments in just a sec here. Let me do some focusing for this. Just to make sure that I don't mess up. Let's get out of here. Okay, she's almost dead. 8 million more. We've got our silence left. Just fear, just fear. I hope that helped. I didn't get the paladin. But he's a tank. It's not the end of the world. Spirits are... he's running it out of my range. He's going too far with that. Although I think that might be a DPS. Nah, no way. How many healers do you have in the raid? For this fight we use 4. And for other fights we get Sneaky Herb to be a feral DPS. And then we'll have 3 healers instead. Get your mana, guys! Oh yeah, wasting raid cooldowns like a professional. Hey, do you plan on ever playing Affliction, Assassination and Elemental? I have a best in slot Elemental. I don't have a best in slot Affliction or Assassin. But we can take a look at that eventually, yeah. We can definitely play Elemental. I think you guys won't like it, to be honest. It's not good, it's very boring. We'll see though. What is the best DPS class on Warmane? I made a top 5 video about that. Spoilers, it's not a Blood Death Knight. Reading comments while chilling doing Lady 25 Heroic. Hey, you got that right, Ember. Shadow Priest allows you to be this kind of relaxed. Because it is really chill. You got stuff to keep up, but it's not stressful. You have no RNG that you have to worry about. It's just consistent, fun, and I like it. I like it so much. Lightning bolt, zap zap, and chain lightning every now and then. Don't forget about that. Alright. No burst cooldowns? Yeah, you got Shadow Fiends, but yeah, no real burst. Nope. But that's okay. You've got your trinkets. Alright. Elemental, Knifed Storm. Do I need to say more? Yup. Because I have completely vanished. What is this? How can this happen? Why is it called invisible when I can't see it? Can you see it though? Okay. I feel too young playing this game. Yeah, same. Like, I'm an old bastard now. Like, I'm getting to that age, and I still feel like a kid whenever I play this. DK top DPS? They can, yeah. But they usually won't be. Unholy Death Knight can be, for example in Onyxia fight. Holy shit. That is so good. Tahir Sakli, thank you for the subscription, mate. I appreciate it. Now let's scroll up a bit. Hey Abby, why no assassination rogues on your raids? We have them occasionally, for sure. But not often. It's also because, enemy damage taken. It's also because there is combat, which is necessary, which is better in a lot of situations. You can't really contest with Blade Flurry Fan of Knives, you know. Bruh, I'm 15, no one plays this game my age. Oh, so you've got it the other way around. Yeah, It's just a bunch of old salty assholes on this server. Welcome. Is the best professions for gnomes, engineering and mining. Your profession is not faction based or race based, Mantas, so just take whatever you want if you're just a gnome. It kind of depends on your spec. You know, are you a mage, a priest? You gotta know these things in order to judge it. Look at that chemo lock coming in hard. You can't go wrong with engineering jewel crafting for almost any class, yep. Nameplate track into multi-dot mindstare, I'll be proud. We did it, Ember! Except for the nameplate track. As a retry, should I have taken the agility ring from the Ashen Verdict over the strength one? I have an entire video about agility rat, you can check it. I explain it to great detail what I think about it, and really that's the only opinion I can give, right? In my opinion, if you have enough agility, you're gonna be looking at like a diminishing return graph, right? It starts here, you get all the agility, all the value, and eventually it becomes less. In my opinion, 700 to 800 fully rate buffed is enough. You want strength in order to increase the potential of the highest potential, you know? Agility is fine. You can get more consistent crits, but you're gonna get weaker crits. I don't think that's good. Alright. This is the best troll. If someone tells you on Discord, don't open that chest. What you're gonna do is, you're gonna go to it, and you're gonna stand in front of it, and you're gonna type in kneel. So it looks like you're looting it, but you're really just kneeling. We got belt twice. Is Demonology Warlock the highest DPS? No, not really. They are mandatory. You want one of them. Okay, so we had an interesting question earlier. Would clipping Mindflay early to reset dots be better, or wait until Mindflay is done to reset the dots as a Shadow Priest? So, what you want to do is you want to imagine a cast bar for a moment. You know, when we're casting Mindflay, it goes from hero to 0. So yeah, it goes from 100% to 0. At 100%, you're gonna get 1 tick of Mindflay. At 75%, you're gonna get your second, 50%, 25%, 0%. So if you need to reset your dots, think about it like percentages. After the middle, you can interrupt it and recast your dot. But you gotta be really fast in order for it to be worth it, because theoretically, frame perfectly resetting those things is better. But if you wait by like 0.3 seconds, it's already not worth it anymore. So you gotta be really quick about it. Let's go ahead and buff up our rate. Are ratios in WoTLK as important as they are in Classic for min-maxing? Probably more important. I've seen entire guilds go to the Horde side simply because Horde ratios tend to be considered better. So yeah. The tick when it finishes. The ticks when it finishes, yep. So cutting it off misses off a tick right instead of letting it drop and then instant resetting. Yeah. Of course you always want your dots to hit the final tick. But I'm talking about like Mindflay. You know. Victoy, thank you for the subscription, man. I do appreciate it. In the Mindflay thingy, you're gonna have that percentage, basically. Anyway, let's see if we can do some deeps. Hey! That's nice. Nice. Hey, Abi, how you doing? Hey, Ertunk. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Or Ertunch. Yeah. Good luck with the lag. Yeah, we're gonna get that lag. Hey, Wack how you doing, man? Hope you're having just a wonderful night, of course. Yeah, if I get a little bit of lag, Shadow Priest is gonna be very hard to play. Because you need basically no lag on them. And there it is. Yeah, there's the lag. I can already feel it. Like, it might not be visible to you guys, but shit, do I feel it. So yeah, we're not gonna be resetting our dots before our Mind Flay resets or finishes, because that's not gonna be beneficial to us at the moment. There's like an entire second of delay. I'll try to play through it, but we'll see. Still doing 22k-ish. It's not completely terrible. If they stay alive for a long while, that would be very good, but I doubt they will. $44k, huh? Yeah, that's okay. The Feral is going very hard. You guys see that? Oh, the Hunter's in there as well. Yeah, lag. Ah! Ugh. Take it away, take it away. I don't want to see it. Ah! So disgusting. I think the lag is only gonna be on Deathbringer's Fang, so don't worry too much about it. It's alright. But as you can see, we're doing like easily 1000 damage less than yeah, than like a regular fight where we can just be on a boss without this second delay. You saw it on the Devouring Plague right there? Oh, have a good night. Hey, thanks mate, appreciate it. No Boomy currently. We've got one Boomy in Valimar. There he is. Bad traps on this pool. Oh, that boy just got eaten. Or he didn't. Yeah, I think he's fine. Oh, get rid of this. The Warmane has any idea how to fix these lags? Nah. Nah, they don't. If they would, I think they would fix it. We got Deathbringer's Will Heroic, Hype, and Conquer Heroic. It's good stuff. Does he have Typhoon? I didn't see them. He is lagging really hard. So he was probably too late with the Typhoon. But yeah. Usually you'll want to have Typhoons to blow them back, and then you can really like crowd control them. It's good stuff. Is Feraldrot hard to play? Yes, probably one of the hardest to play. Definitely one of the hardest to play. You'll do way more damage with a couple VTs and Mind Flays, for sure. I wonder if it's good to use Mind Seer in the Blood Beasts. Does not look worth it. The thing is, why it's not worth it, is because you get a 75% area of effect damage reduction, similar to the ones on Faction Champion. The mobs get that, so your area of effect, yeah, it just gets cucked really hard. Watching your stream now, take care. Hey, thank you Jenny Y, appreciate it. Does improved Leader of the Pack stack with Judgment of Light? I think it should, yeah. Not 100% sure on that, but I think it does. You should play Shadow Priest more often, you're so in the mood when you play Shadow Priest. Also, I've been laying in bed for like 16 hours trying to get rid of this like weird feeling, this blah. I don't know, I guess 9 out of 10 therapists would call it a depression. I call it physically being wrecked, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I got some energy. Usually there's like 4 hours of Icecrown Citadel or Zero to Hero before this, you know. On Wednesday especially, like, I'm out of energy. What's your opinion on Shadow Priest PvP? Alright. Devouring Plague, and then just... Fuck yeah, just do that. Shadow Priests in PvP are amazing. For many, many reasons. super fucking frustrating to fight against. They'll mana burn you as like a protection paladin and then like, yeah, Heartstone or something, just walk away. You can't win. Dispel those feelings. Hey, it's alright. Ah, thanks, Matthew. But I don't want to take too much time off because you know what they say? Time is el dinero. Literally. Have you seen how many views Frostmourne launch leveling got? Time is el dinero. So bad. Nice trinkets, yeah. Good stuff so far on the loot, except for the stuff that I needed. So that's fun. Anyway. We might swap to Discipline for the next fight. I don't really want to do it. We'll see if there's any other healers capable of swapping, so I can just stay as a DPS. I'll heal a little bit. But I don't want to go to a healer. Okay, keep that Vampiric Touch up on all three. Of course, you want to hit that Mind Flay to reset the Shadow Word Pain on them. Just like that, he's fully dotted. And just keep that going. You can do a lot of damage as a area of effect. No one's gonna do it. I'll do it. On like small multi-target damage, Shadow Priest is amazing. Which class is hard to play? Errol, trying a Hunter, like doing Hunter properly, getting that extra 1 to 2000 DPS if you do it properly, that's super hard. But Hunter can be easy if you just stick to the ranged build, you know? You just hit your 1-2 with the macros, it's super duper easy. Just sitting here, waiting for the officers to realize I don't have a healer. I'm in combat, so I can't swap regardless. It's fine. What's your gear score? Basically, best in slot. I just need the Metalgar belt. So once we get that, we'll be basically best in slot. Your rocket pack? Oh no, that's probably what caused the combat bug, said no one ever. That's not true. You know, it's fine. Getting rid of it is like an old myth. Almost as old as I am on this server. What is the name of the server? It's Warmanes 3.3.5 Icecrown server. The only thing I don't like about Hunter is that they are too mana hungry, otherwise I would enjoy them. Yeah, I kind of don't like that about Hunter either, but with the rapid recuperation spec I have managed to fix that on the important fights, Halion and Lich King. I think, yeah, Hunter is pretty okay. It's hard, it's frustrating, it's RNG heavy. Even if you do it completely perfectly, if you get the wrong DBW proc, if you don't get Wild Quiver procs, it hurts your DPS. Like taking a look at Deathbringer Sour Fang, Ostrider, he got 9 procs on Wild Quiver Arrow Shot. How many shots did he do? About 60. So I don't know about the ratio there, if it's good or bad. Is there some page where I can see what items are best for my class? There's a lot of Google pages like that. Airtoons, thank you for that subscription, man. I'm gonna try to pronounce your last name one time, but I'm probably gonna mess it up. But Guktos? No, that's way too Swedish. I'm sorry, mate, but thank you for the subscription. I do appreciate it. Okay. Oh my god. These are dying too fast. What do you think about Survival Hunter in PvE? They're actually incredibly good inside of Ruby Sanctum, but nobody uses them, because Marksman is simply better. Readiness equals double misdirection. The way that they misdirect as a marksman hunter is also stronger than a survival. So, okay. Keep your casting secrets. Yeah, if you want the best in slot list, just go ahead and Google that. Class spec bis 3.3.5. There's a lot of Google Docs. A lot of them. I usually don't worry too much about best in slot until I'm actually at best in slot. Now it's important to realize for yourself how your stats work and how you're gonna get them before best in slot. Because otherwise, sure, you might do good at best in slot, but before that you have no idea what you're doing. So I think it's good to not go for the best in slot list and just understand your stat prioritization, understand your caps, and take it from there. I was doing BGs on Hunter and my hand feels like a claw, it's so cramped. Your hand feels like a claw, huh? Well... Oh, shit. I guess you didn't get any practice on this piece of shit as a kid. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really feel like a claw. But it did always cramp up my arms. My hands. Let's go ahead and Divine Him it. I guess the original Xbox also had a very crampy controller. The thing was like a fucking block of cement. Anyway. Let's go ahead and heal her up a bit. No quest. Boots of the Funeral March and a Lung Breaker. When you hit that proper bong rip. Does Beast Mastery Hunter give anything to the raid? 3% damage increase? Yep, that's what they do. But I'm gonna ruin your day. Beast Mastery is gonna give you the same buff as Sanctified Retribution. They do not stack, so if you take both of them, they don't stack, you know? And you're gonna have a Retri in the raid. For sure. When playing Demonology Warlock, is Felguard or Improved Imp better DPS? Felguard in like 99 out of 100 situations is gonna perform better. There's probably a place where Imp is gonna be better, you know. Fuck if I know what place though. If it's like a fully melee oriented class, for a fight, let's say Saviana Ragefire, the second boss in Ruby Sanctum, the second mini-boss, you'll probably want to swap to Imp when she's in the air phase, you know, something stupid like that. But just stick to Velguard, you're gonna be fine. So basically play Marksman, or Survival, it does work, but Marksman is just better. Yeah, we got Aspect. I'll go ahead and disperse a bit of mana. Wait for the next wave. Okay. Is it worth leveling engineering on Frostmourne? Does it pay off, and is it bad on a Warlock? No, engineering is amazing on a Warlock, because you're a very immobile class. You've got the teleportation, you've got maybe a Demonology Warlock charge, but that's it. You don't get any more mobility than that. So I think getting the Nitro boost is very good. Like if you need to quickly repossession yourself, there's no other way to do that on a demo. Alright, we're at 5.8. Let's see how much deeps we can do here. Please don't knock me. They are probably gonna knock me, unless they get CC'd. Ah, there you have it. Yeah. Not great, not great. A bit of awkward tank positioning. No hop. Could have been fine as well, but yeah. I guess my own positioning wasn't perfect either. What's up, G? How it be? Of course it'd be fine, Kablemo. Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. It's all good. You know what they say, it's all good in the hood. Yeah, I'm too white for that, I'm sorry. I will never say it again. Should I get more gear score because a lot of raid groups tend to give gear score more priority? Or should I go for stats and just forget about gear score? I think this is how you should do it. You should like just go for the gear score early on. Just swallow your pride, which I've done a lot of times in order to get like my gearing situation, you know, going. Because if you're not able to join the raids, then you're not able to raid. It's that simple. Once you get good pieces, you can start swapping them around a bit again, and you'll be able to get, you know, proper gear score again. Proper stats with gear score. Yeah. Are you gonna stream for long? Until the ICC is done, and maybe, just maybe, we'll go for Ruby Sanctum, depending on how long the ICC is gonna take. So we'll see. Why don't you make your own guild? You got your followers, knowledge, and relations. All GMs suck. No, no. No. You're giving a very bad example, mate. Okay. Asperity is not like that. In Asperity, I am fine with like all the officers 90% of the time. You know, you can't always be happy with your officers. They have a job to do. If they tell you to like get good, that's proper advice. If they just tell you to like go fuck yourself, find a better guild. You know? Not every GM is like that. Oh shit. Yeah, we're clearing combat bug. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and clear the combat bug real quickly. So we'll go ahead and die here. Give me attention! There we go. How can you play Wrath of the Lich King? It is in a private server, Cook. So you're gonna have to go to www.warmane.com and they'll have a nice little guide. You can connect, play the game, just as it was back then. Or maybe better or worse. I wouldn't remember. That shit's 10 years ago. How can I cap haste on Shadow Priest? You don't cap it. Mind Seer is impossible to cap. If you get like 1260, 1300-ish, you're fine. Because with Heroism up, your Mind Flay is gonna cast very fast. Having 1400 haste is too much, right? 1300-ish, it'll be fine. Just got the engineering up today, and nitro boosts are amazing. Cooldown is long, but it's a very nice gap closer. Oh yes. There's a lot of classes that don't have a gap closer, and nitro boosts fix that. And then in Cataclysm they were like, this is too strong, let's remove it. I think you still have nitros there. Maybe. Don't know. Do you think it's possible to play World of Warcraft and still have time to be really successful in real life? Yeah. Look at Osmongold. That guy makes money! When he was wiping on Augalon, he made 500 euros an hour. I guess dollars. That's like 380 euros an hour. That's fucking crazy. So yeah, it's possible. I don't think getting an intellect back for my Fury Warrior to join raids looks so promising. No, that's stretching it a bit too much. But if you are like, let's say you're a Retribution Paladin and you have 8% hit rating, and the item that you are gonna equip, which is giving you more gear score, is gonna give you another 3-4% hit. In that situation, just take the L, get the hit rating, get the gear score, you know, it's gonna be fine. Show me your gear. You can find all my gear on the description. I have a Warmane Armory link. It's pretty much best in slot, except for the Marrocar belt. I don't have that yet. But yeah, it's pretty okay. Good stuff. So I'm thinking, take the the BQL neck, remove this. I would need to get 1% hit rating. I can probably find that somewhere. A gem. 1.5 gem. I'll think about it. Oh shit. Gotta get those buffs up. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ember. I'm still doing it, but I'm starting to realize what I'm doing wrong here. Alright, let's go ahead, pop the Shadow Fiend. We didn't get Unchained, so let's burst. I'm gearing at the moment, and I have 11% hit, which is way too much, but going down... Okay, I can't read such big questions while I'm DPSing. Let's just focus on Cindergosa for a bit. What I'm gonna do here is a nice little trick. As a Shadow Priest, you do have access to Dispersion, which is basically almost a Divine Shield, right? So what you can do is you can stay right here, and right before the blistering happens, disperse it, immediately cancel Aura it, and you can go back to DPSing. You're gonna lose maybe a global cooldown, but that's okay. Get Devouring Plagued! Oh, that's a lot of names. Prayer of Mending is awesome for this shit. Okay, so, because of how my name was, in the guild, we go 2-2-2 on the tombs. My name was part of the third and the fourth name, so I had to go to the middle stack. If my name was part of the first two on the left, I'd have to go to the left. Same thing with the right side. Right, they're gonna burst it. Get ready for Shadow Form. Activate your auto attack. Piss off those tanks. And let's keep it up. No Unchained again. We're gonna get Unchained in the final phase for sure. Warmanes 3.3.5 Icecrown server, Oliver. Yeah, I should really stop reading comments. I'm fucking up my rotation. How are we doing anyway? 12k? Considering that we were also inside of a tomb, that's absolutely crazy. Let's use the Nitro boost for the second Blistering Cold, because we don't have Dispersion unless we glyph it. Okay. %38%, this is where you're gonna want to stop it. I do want to keep Shadow Weaving up. So there we go. Just keep that up. It'll be good for the burst. We're gonna burst it below 35% because that's usually when she would phase. Ah, fuck me. Yeah, there's no way I can get there. My Nitros is on cooldown like I can't.
That's fine.
Oh, what is this?
Okay, so I called into my Discord, in my guild chat, that I fucked up my tomb location. I still controlled my positioning. I put it in like kind of the backup spot. It's not good. We're gonna have to react quickly to this bomb. Just like that. Good stuff though. Ah, somebody died, that's not good. Go for the Shadow Fiend. Give me that heroism and let's go. I guess the tomb didn't die yet, but I kinda look at DPS to do that, the melees. Now we're just gonna burst her down. What? Can somebody help me in Rebel Camp? Damn Hordes! Ooh, if he didn't have Nitro boosts, he would have wiped the fucking raid. Engineering, ladies and gentlemen. Engineering. Awesome. I still got like 12k DPS even though I got tombed twice. That's pretty okay. I didn't get any Unchained, so... yeah. Basically 6.5, Ospro, almost bis. I didn't get your tomb tactics. That's okay, we'll talk about it tomorrow on the subscriber run. Of course, tomorrow at the afternoon raiding time, streaming time. We'll be going for the ICC 25 subscriber run. So make sure you keep an eye out on that if you're interested. Yep, that's it. I'm swapping tailoring for engineering on Shadow Priest. It's good stuff. It really is good stuff. Like the haste as well on the Mind Flay. You saw it in the Ruby Sanctum if you remember that. Or if you were there even, Shade. That's a lot of damage. Oh! Let's fade. And let's press Mind Sear. That's all we're gonna do. Look at that deeps! Oh, ladies and gentlemen. This is giving me a semi Mind Sear. Oh, 50k. I love that spell, dude. I love the fact that it is so like, you don't have to do anything for it. You just hold down the button. You don't Mind Blast on your Shadow rotation, shoot someone, not Bis, do that too. So the thing about the Mind Blast... Okay, I'm just gonna stay in my Dispersion if you guys don't mind. The thing about the Mind Blast is that once you get your tier 10 4-set, you're gonna reduce the cast time of your Mind Flay. It says that I don't have it, but that's only because I transmogged my gear. Don't worry, I do have the 4-set. Once you have that 4-set, you remove Mind Blast from your rotation. Now you still have to do it if your raid needs replenishment. For example, in Ruby Sanctum you'll have to do it because there won't be any Retribution Paladins outside. Usually. Let's get the Shadow Fiend involved, why not? I'ma give up that ignore. What? Should I respond on your talent guide on Discord, especially on TTW build on Mage? Should I maximize Master of Elements instead of Blast Wave and Dragon's Breath? I'm pretty sure I talk about that extensively in the Mage guide I have, Ficus. And I'm sorry for not reading it. You know, we're like keeping up the pace in the guild as well. I do read most of the comments eventually. So, yeah, it's okay. I kind of skip over the longer ones usually at the beginning when we're doing stuff, because I can't read that fast. Oh, so much AoE. We went from 0 to hero right there. Love it. There's the second Doja. Nobody pulls? That's a fucking miracle. Oh, there we have it. Just a matter of time. Yeah, it's all good. Minor glyphs on Fury Warriors, or does it matter? Yeah, there's a few ones that you want. Glyph of Blood Rage, of course, is gonna help your healers a little bit. Glyph of Command, Glyph of Battle, good stuff. Hey, how you doing, Daniel? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. Well, let's see. Oh, man. What do you think about, for example, a warrior taking a best in slot crossbow from a hunter just for the stat stick? Well, I was gonna use the term stat stick in my explanation of that, Christian, for sure. I don't think a hunter should be having to wait for his main damage weapon over a warrior, right? It's like saying that the old binder, that if the warrior would need old binder, it's like giving that same old binder to the hunter. It's bad. Nah. Guns, bows, hunters should have priority on them. More hunter damage equals more misdirection, equals more damage, equals better. For sure. Good luck on the loot. Thanks, Erdem. But my loot already didn't drop. So now we're just here for fun. And to perform. For a Shadow Priest, do I gem full haste until 1300? Nope. Always go for spell power and haste. You need to get that spell power as well. Imagine That's a good example here. Oh boy. Are we gonna wipe this? Oh, yes, we are. Nice ninja pull. Well, that's stupid. We can't even shadow melt it. We're gonna have to die here. Not yet. What am I gonna do? I guess we can Hearthstone. Now we're just gonna go ahead and die. That is a big minus DKP. Minus that boy 5,000, please. The hit cap is 11%. 11% or 10% with Draenei. Just like that. The Crushing, Gold Rate Belf. Yes, that's the one that I would need. It's always the Hunters. Ugh, he even shot it. I've been there though. I've been there. It's okay. If you're in a proper raiding guild, people are gonna laugh at that for a moment. They're gonna insult you a little bit. You know, they're not gonna tell you to like, oh, go kiss, your family is, you know, should be dead. They won't do that. They're gonna tell you that you suck. They're gonna ask for a minus. You're gonna take that minus in pride, and then you're gonna move on with your lives. That's how it's done. That's what's gonna happen right here. Yeah, it's just a stupid mistake. It happens. Do you play Disc Priest? Yeah, for sure. Sometimes I do. You guys don't seem to like watching Discipline Priest though. For me personally, the playstyle is fun. It's not as fun as, let's say, a Shadow Priest, but it's okay. Yeah, Disc is fine. I found a trick to COD a heirloom to transfer gold, by the way. That works? Oh boy. I think Warmane fixed that a few years ago, mate. I used to do that in 2016, 17. I was like making a bunch of gold for Shadowmourne, and this is one very easy way to make gold. If Potion of Haste, you know, the 500 haste potion, let's say on the Horde side, that's gonna cost you 4,000 gold a stack. On the Alliance side, it can cost you 1,200 a stack. So, you know, what I did naturally was I imported it and then I exported it. I like the fact that you could clearly see who Ninja pulled that as well. We were zoomed in on him. No way haste potions is 4,000 gold. No, just hypothetically. If that were the case, you know, you would be easily able to flip like 2k profit from that, even with the auction house cut. It's hypothetical. So yeah. What is the hardest achievement in WoTLK? Oof. The hardest is not gonna be PvE. It for sure is gonna be PvP. And you're probably looking at the 3v3 arena tier bracket. I'm not sure which achievement is exactly for 3v3. But the highest possible 3v3 arena title is gonna be the hardest achievement for you to get. 3v3 is harder than 2v2, it just makes sense. Yeah, we're fine. Quick gold guide right now, please. Farm Molten Core, farm Encourage 20, farm Zoo Group. Pick up the gold boss drop, pick up the items and sell them at the vendor, and you'll get yourself a few thousand golds just like that. Ugh, and the hunter is still next to me right here. Alright, we're gonna have to like move away from him. Yeah, we have a bit of space to our left. I won't have to stack up. we can just disperse the Pungent Blight. There's the Malleable Goo in the melee. Ooh, bunch of noobs getting wrecked. I'm gonna do Molten Core now, just to try it out. You gotta have the right class, for sure, Matthew. If you have like a Warlock, you won't be able to do that by yourself. You need a plate class. And even then, it's gonna take a moment. Like a few minutes. Some of those bosses got nearly 1 million health. A few of them have slightly over it. So, you know, it does take a while. On a Red Pala you can do it, yeah. For sure. Hey, new player here. With which profession can you farm the most gold? If you're new, pick up Alchemy, pick up Herbalism, and make Potion of Swiftness. Alright, try to Google that name, Potion of Swiftness. There's a recipe on the auction house, probably for like a few gold. And if you farm the mats, which you can because they're low level mats, you'll be able to make yourself a little bit of money early on. You see that delay sometimes? The Mind Flay just disappears. Love it. Our DPS at the moment, 18k-ish. Not terrible. Not the best. It's okay. For a Shadow Priest, it's pretty high. How do you enter a raid without being in a group? You cannot. But it's very easy to just make a raid group, you know, with a friend or something. Have them go into the game. Maybe on alt even. You can make a raid group, they can log out. It's all good. Alright, we're gonna have to disperse the Pungent Blight. So just disperse that, get out of it, keep casting. I make my money by gambling? Oof. I don't agree with that. Gambling is very bad. That's one that has bows. Alright, 17k on this boss. It's okay. We've got another super chat from Frederick Kuttejar Nielsen. Thank you, mate. Kuttejar, you're the best. And he says, hey, RB! Hey, how you doing, man? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Appreciate the donos, of course, always, you know. Doing quests in Northrend is easy gold? Yeah, that's also true. 1 million health, that will take ages, my gear's bad. Yeah, that's what I was kind of referring to, Matthew. Maybe take a friend. Me and Tim usually do it, and we still get a few thousand golds. It's more fun. Yeah. Take a friend if you can. Molten Core should be possible with Red Pala. There's just that one boss that burns your mana if you're not careful. And another super chat. Kuttejar saying this thing is so bad at remembering card. I don't know what that means, but thank you, Kuttejar. Coming in with the double dono, the double Ds. I like it. The double Danish Ds. Who doesn't love that? What is the cooldown, buff and debuff add-on at your left side? Cooldown, buff and debuff? This will be neat to know. Zul'Gurub is also a lot easier than Molten Core, so you might want to start with Zul'Gurub. It's gonna give you a little bit less money, but it's okay. It's easier. There's only like one tactic per fight on Zul'Gurub. That's way too early. But I don't think it was me who ninja pulled. I'll just say it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Alright, let's move out here. Make sure we're spread for the Vile Gas. So I have to ride it again every single time. That's okay. You know, you can swap it up a bit. Where are we at on this fight? 22k. Like, we're doing good DPS, but you can't see it because the big boys are just big boys. Like, what are we gonna do? Expand our DPS meter? Fuck that, I'm gonna strive for top 5. As a Shadow Priest, you don't have to walk out of this. It's fine. It's not gonna kill you. You've got a ton of off healing coming in. You see all this ukulele healing? That's from me dealing damage. Alright? If you stop the damage, you're gonna stop the healing. So just keep casting, you're fine. We got another $2 super chat from Matthew Taylor. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Ah, I'm just like... I'm getting excited and then I forget to reload properly. I shouldn't do that. But I do appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Stand on every ooze challenge this boss. Ooh, we could do that, Ember, but it's gonna destroy our DPS. I don't think I wanna. But we could. The ooze by itself, you can easily out-heal it. Like, there's no chance that you're gonna die to it. Ah, tea is the best. But remember kids, you can't click. Because you can drink while you're doing some deeps, but clicking, oh no, that's too much micro-intensive. Can't do that. Hey, how you doing, Trianta? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. Mage is doing some serious deeps. Oh yes. That's Velcora. You know, if you're a little bit of a long-term watcher, you'll have noticed Velcora, or Velora name. And this person is a really good player. Same as Hugs. But almost everyone in this raid is like capable of being top DPS on the right spec. So you know, there's just really good players. Not gonna lie, that's some engaging gameplay. Just standing still and using this. Is it though? Go to the room, sure. Not. Wasn't I supposed to do this? Career Axe? It was my job. Get the fuck out of here. That's what I thought. That's Maggie, right?
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, fuck off, Maggie!
Go ahead, I'll-
Alright, we're gonna solo the room for once. Usually we send a Discipline Priest, but considering that they have something to heal, I can do it as well. Yeah, this is burning through my mana. Why do you pop Haste Potion on Heroism and not the crit one? I only have one left, I want to keep it. I want to keep it for Shadow, for the Lich King. Yo, Wabi asking a question about combat rogue. Which red gem do you go for? Agility or armor? Agility or attack power, and why? I'm gonna go for haste or hit instead of either of them. I think that's gonna be better. I don't really like agility or attack power stacking. I think haste or hit is gonna give you much better results. By the way, did they fix the single target Mindseer yet? Nope. Warming! Yeah, Mindseer actually ticks single target damage on the very final tick. This is why you should never ever ever cancel it. Because single target, look at this. Huh? It didn't do it. He's gonna take single target damage here. What? What? That's insane. Okay, come here. Give me that single target Mindseer tick. What? Okay, come on, work. Did they actually fix it? And why did it work that one time? I'm gonna Mindseer until he dies. I wanna see that bug happen now. Who do you think you're making fun of, Warmane, fixing your shit in the middle of my ICC, huh? It's not... This was a thing. If some of you viewers remember, it was a thing. I'm not crazy. I got it.
We stand united.
Isn't it useless when heroism is on? Yeah, I guess. Not really for Vampiric Touch. The 500 haste is still gonna lower the duration of Vampiric Touch, which makes it stronger. It's not really the best thing. Ah. Can normal enchant stack with engineering trinkets, or is it one or the other? Normal enchants. Oh, tinkers! Yeah. On the belt, you can, for example, have the belt buckle and also the fragmentation bomb. I just haven't done it yet, because I'm a slacker. On the hands, you cannot have both the haste and the enchant. So the belt is the exception to that rule. The rest of the ones, you're not going to be able to double up. But usually those enchants from engineering are better anyway. Increasing agility by 23, that's better than 22. Might Seer was fixed? Yeah, it seems so. It's not doing the single target tick anymore. It used to happen. I made like a ticket about it and forgot it existed. Maybe they picked it up and fixed it. That shit's crazy. Private servers fixing things. Imagine that. Doing this is so unsatisfying when the insects run away through the door. Yeah, it is. Doesn't feel good. Can a Fury Warrior solo Molten Core? No. You just simply will not have enough damage. You won't have enough healing. You can't do it. Maybe some fights. But not all. Play the balanced route. Yeah, we'll get back to that at some point, for sure. Okay. What is the combination for balanced route? If you're talking about rotation, we'll talk about that when we play balanced route. Let's focus mainly on Shadow Priest tonight, you know, Shadow Priest-ish questions. I'll answer your questions, but combo for balanced route, I don't know what to say about that. Isn't dislodged for an object better than phylactery for a Shadow Priest? I don't think it is in a single target situation. In Ruby Sanctum 25 Heroic, when your Mind Seer actually still scales with all of that haste, it's gonna be good for you to go with DFO. Yeah, it's not the worst. Milo92, thanks for the subscription, man, I do appreciate that. When is the Boomy Guide coming out? Eee! I still haven't done that one thing that I need to film for it to get started. Like, I can't even tell you what it is. I'm still gonna say I think you guys will like it, but it's taking forever, huh? Yeah. Top DPS here? Maybe. I don't have an estimate for the Boomy Guide. When I do that one thing that I have to do, you guys will know it'll probably only take like a week after that. Yeah. I'm sorry. It'll come. Just do it. I know, but it's crazy. Like, I can't do it by myself. I need like someone for camera. That's basically it. I don't have friends in real life. I need to get a camera person. Or some kind of robot that can like walk around and do things with camera. Are you pre-potting? Yeah, probably not. No, not for this fight. Because we're not really pushing the boss. We're gonna push him until a certain point and we'll wait a little bit. So I don't think I'll pre-pot here. But Ambus told me to go top DPS, so I think I have to. Yeah. Let's do it. We are gonna keep the Shadow Fiend for the Ooze phase. It's gonna be good. If you don't live alone, ask someone in your household. I could. I probably have to, but that's so awkward. But we're gonna have to probably do it. Alright, stop on the boss. Let's make sure that we stand somewhere in the middle. Alright, it's pushed. Continue our deeps. This way we can reach both the green ooze and also the red ooze. We're gonna check our debuff. We've got the green debuff, so we're gonna target the green ooze. It is true that we have Unbound, but just don't worry about it. Okay, devouring. Oh, he teleported. How nice. Once again, just don't worry about the Unbound. The Malleable is something you have to worry about, that's for sure. That was very messy. Okay, green is up. Ooh. Ah, that's a lot of damage. Okay, we're fine here. Yeah, metamorphosis. It's a good cooldown. Okay, refresh the DPD there, and let's go. The mages are coming in so hard, Ember. I don't know if I can do it. Another hunter's even above me. What the heck? Ah, fuck me. No flask. Okay, we're gonna have to stop on boss soon, but it's okay. It's gonna time out pretty properly. Let's get rid of that unbound, because there's no one over here. Basically, as long as you can pass unbound to people, don't worry about it. You only have to worry about it when it becomes an issue. Now, let's push it. Top 5! I'm trying, Ember! I know you can't hear it because new keyboard, but I'm doing my best. That hunter just has to stop being good. Maybe he can die. That would be nice. Oh, that is some bad luck. Okay, Nitros. I thought I was just out of range of it, but I don't think I was. I still don't have the debuff to actually DPS that. I'm gonna disperse this. Okay, now we can help. Not that it matters. Oh, that hunter is like a good 20k above me. The fight isn't gonna last long enough for that protection paladin to drop all the way down either. And that delay is so annoying. It's slight. But sometimes the mind flare just disappears. I don't know what that is, but... Oh my god, this is just getting worse. Like, you see that? That right there. That's the delay I'm complaining about. I can't, like, dot up like this. It's hard. Yeah, let's just stick to 15k maybe? Oh, fucking bitch. Fucking bitch. Alright. 18k DPS. You can't fight that as a Shadow Priest, man. That is something that only mages can do. And Ro coming in there at the end. Yeah, it's good deeps. 63.6 Ignite Tick. Terrible Ignite Ticks, and they still did insane DPS. 85% crit, that's lucky. But 35% crit on Pyro is terrible. And still 18k. They fixed the mines here, but they can't fix some lag. Damn it, Warmane! Where is your lag fixing team? What do you think about Dragon Ball? I've never liked it. Like, no hate if you like it, of course, but it's just not for me. It's just a bunch of men going, whoa! Like 15 episodes later, whoa! They're still going at it. Let me tell you something, out of all the animes, the people in Dragon Ball Z, they probably have like the strongest vocal cords. Could be input lag, maybe. But I felt it like consistently throughout the run, where sometimes I'm like doing the rotation, and it feels just a little bit off. Like, I don't know. It's very noticeable on Deathbringer Sourfang. The other bosses, I don't know. It might just be me. It could honestly just be me. Do you need a hunter? Nah, we're all Gucci for here. The camera thingy is called a wife? Oof, if only I cry. How long have you been playing WoW? Have you tried competitive gaming before? I competitively played Halo 2 until the Ogre brothers kicked my ass. And then I stopped doing that because I was like 10 years old and I wasn't good at it. And this isn't really competitive, this is what I would like to call cooperative. I won't be able to DPS if the tank leaves the raid. That's not competitive, that's cooperative. Is it okay to gem to get to 26 expertise as a red pala? Yes. Yes. If you don't have the expertise cap, gem for it, of course, Matthew. It's like the most important thing. And that and hit rating, it's very important. Do you only play WoTLK? For now, yes, tea time. But we're gonna cover some other expansions for sure. The next one is probably gonna be Mist of Pandaria. And that's a few months off, probably. The lag feels the worst when you gotta refresh Vampiric Touch after the Mindflay channel. Mine is worst when I do that, and I have to like go Vampiric Touch, Devouring Plague, Mindflay. The Devouring Plague doesn't happen. Like it's happened a few times. Anyway. Hey, do you plan on doing some raiding on Warmanes' new server with an enhancement shaman? Well, I don't have an enhancement shaman there. I have an enhancement shaman on Icecrown. I do have a protection paladin on that server, and we've done some raids with it, yeah, on Frostmourne. You can check them out on my channel. We've done them all, basically, except for Nox 10. How about that? Naxxramas 10 subscriber run. You guys excited for that? Probably not gonna happen, but you know, you can dream. Oh, that tank! Jesus. Why was he like slightly inching to me? We'll never know. Okay. Even VT vanishes into thin air sometimes. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, like, it's weird. It's not consistent lag. If it was, you'd be able to see it and I wouldn't be like, you know, feeling bad about that I can't translate it onto you guys. And girls. I watched those already. I'm sorry, Kakis. We'll do more. Every week we do 2 Frostmourne raids. With Nox. Oh my god, that delay. Now that was straight up an entire second. We got Nox on Wednesday, and then we got Obsidian Sanctum and EoE on the other ones. It's so weird. Trying to work with the lag as well, it just doesn't go into your favor. Oh, swap over to that one. Now, we could multi-dot on this fight, it is true, we could do that, but I don't think it's beneficial to our cause, because it doesn't deal any effective damage. Hey, why not use the Mind Blast? I've got a 5.4k Shadow Priest with 600 haste. Should I use it or not? Yes. You're gonna stop using Mind Blast whenever you get the 4 set. Oh, look at that! Shadow Silk Spindle. And some boots. So yeah, once you get your 4 set bonus, you're gonna cut Mind Blast out of your rotation, unless your raid needs replenishment. Because Mind Blasting with Vampiric Touch-Up applies replenishment. Where's that shit? I don't see it. It's okay. I almost got wrecked, but Ukulele said no. Okay, there's a person with the bite. Or the orb, I should say. I can't wait to see Abi do the gated reputation faction grind in mob. I got no idea what the gated is. Yeah, I got no idea what that is, mate. I guess we'll have to do it. Yeah. Which bonus is that? Tier 10? Yep. Yeah, just having a little bit of a banter in Discord. If you're gonna play PvP on mob, I highly recommend Destruction Warlock. Let's see about just getting the PvE down on mob first. Alright. I know that the PvP is good on mob. We might have to check it out because of that. Yeah. I didn't understand why the guide said not to. I don't know either, Matthew, but I promise you, you gotta get that expertise first. Go cheat a little on this boss, maybe? More Vampiric Embrace healing, if you know what I mean. Nah, it's all good, Ember. We're just gonna be efficient with our DPS, even on the Blood Prince Council. It's the best way to do it. For sure. Yeah. Single target, dots count as single target. It's true. Is there a decent mob server? I think Tauriwao is a good mob server, yeah. Okay, gonna go ahead and fair ward ourselves here. Do it before the fight starts, so you can do it a second time. In Asperity, we're not gonna have a second air phase. Oh Jesus. That was like 10 seconds ago. Or like 10 seconds to go. How about double this time around? That's the second time he ninja pulls. That should be double minus. Should be a DP wipe. Same hunter again, yep. Feels bad, but it's all good. It's all good, guys. Don't worry about it. We can still do the boss. It's just we won't be able to potion. It's a little bit of a mess. People don't get their optimal starting rotations, which is a shame. Ugh. Okay, I'll stand right here. Yep, that's it. One of them is a disc and the other one is a rat, so I have priority over standing still. There's no such thing, but I'll take it anyway. May I ask why you're not streaming on the Warmane website? They don't allow YouTube streams. So I made a ticket about this 3 months ago, I cry. 3 months ago, and they haven't responded yet. I'm giving up at this point, like it's fine, if they don't want me to promote my own thingy there, then that's fine, they can just stop. They're working on other stuff, so they're not completely useless. But that ticket, man, it's like 3 months. It's a long time. Now what you're gonna want to do is stay in range of your Devouring Plague while you have the flame, and just keep Devouring Plaguing. That way you're gonna get health back, because you're casting, you're not gonna lose as much DPS, and it's a good stuff. Ah, it's good. Maybe we can get close to the gnome and bag ourselves a bite. I'm not gonna mass the spell. No, the gnome got feared away. Just keep DPSing. Your biggest defensive cooldown as a Shadow Priest is Dispersion. Your second biggest defensive cooldown is damage. It's good stuff to just get more damage. You'll heal yourself and your party a lot more. Just tuning in. Hope you have a great fun. One big Jonko Inc. Hey, nice man. Smoke it up. And I hope you're having a wonderful night, you know, I think you are. By the sounds of it. Hey, do you not use Mind Blast? Nope. Once you get the tier 10 force set, you don't need the Mind Blast in your rotation. If Blizzard were about to re-release WoTLK, would you play on the official server? Heck yeah. I'd be on there like peas on a pie, man. It would be awkward. Oh, this isn't how I remember it from 3 months ago.
We were all getting along.
Dying Light. Let's take a look at how much of that healing was actually Judgment of Light. Oh, I see. Just half of it. Yeah, we're just gonna kill it. Now, if you're a paladin, you don't want to get close to the Valkyr. That's basically it. You see this? Hey, you see this Radiance aura? If a paladin is next to this essence stealing shit, they're gonna get this healing shit. So if you're a paladin, just like leave, LOS it. Because now we've got actual healing to deal with. Oh! No, you guys are reverse LOSing it, I love that.
If you're a paladin, go away.
I mean, really. Like, if you just don't go to the Valkyr, they wouldn't get healed now.
I just stuck on that.
Anyway. You can also LOS this effect from the Valkyr, apparently. It's fine. But the best way of dealing with this is just have your paladins not be near the boss at all. Because that Radiance aura is fucking overpowered. Yo, do H-Palas use Judgment of Light or Wisdom? In my opinion, they should just use Wisdom. If you have a Protection Paladin tank that is gonna have 100% Judgment of Light uptime on the boss, I think H-Palas should just stick to Wisdom. But they won't, because look at how big of a part Judgment of Light healing is on their heals. It's ridiculous. You can remove 1.8 million and he's still gonna have a good result, right? But H-Palas want that 1.8 million. But I can promise you, looking at debuff uptime, Boxster, 80%. Old Pala could have probably gotten that to 95. You do have the air phase. But 80% is not enough. That's pretty low. Leonardo Wijaya, thank you for the subscription, man. I do appreciate that. Already at the LK, not even 2 hours. Eh. We started fast. We didn't waste a lot of time sitting around at Merogar. So that was really good, yeah. Let's see here. Which one class is last on WoW? Demon Hunter? I think, yeah, Demon Hunter was the latest class released. Now we did get full Peras, so if you're interested in Furies. Ah, fucking wipe, idiot. That fucking weather machine, he can go fuck himself for all that he's worth. He turned that 8s off. So fucking annoying, dude. Ah, even Boxster has the 8s on. Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't like lightning sound effects. It gives me, like, all kinds of 8s. Ah, there it is. Fucking 8s machine, dude. Be responsible, don't use that in a fucking raid. Marcus Mork, thank you for the subscription, man, I appreciate it. Jesus. Like, that's the most annoying thing in this fucking game. I wish you could turn just that sound off. You know, in fact, I think I'm gonna make a sound. I think I'm gonna make a blank sound file just so that can fuck off. I'll upload it in the add-on section if you guys want it. Take care, Ops. I gotta go off. Thank you, Vonko. Appreciate it. What does that weather machine do? Just be loud? Yes. It's fucking annoying. I'm gonna make a file later on tonight that turns that shit off. I just gotta figure out what the actual file is called. Make another sound file. Completely blank it out, and whenever that sound file gets played, you're just gonna hear blank. Holy fucking Super 8s. Of course, the fucking Wipe Guild. And Boxster. Of course, also Boxster. Our special... Ah! Fucking hate it, dude. I can't stand it. I can't stand lightning. I watched One Piece. Anel, fuck that guy. I got headaches every time he was on the screen. Anyway, Let's focus up here for the LK. The most annoying thing in the game is when you're fighting against a paladin and they bubble. Oh come on, bubble is not that OP, says the paladin main. Alright, let's focus up here. It moved. That's new. Can we get the second trinket? Please? There it is. A bit late. Okay. Show us how to maximize your DPS on Valks. I'll show it. You're just gonna want to mind sear them, basically. They don't stay alive long enough in this guild for me to vampiric touch every single individual one of them. We're gonna get necrotic here in a second. Okay, it wasn't on us. Okay, let's move with this. One mind flay. The other Shadow Priest is using Mind Sear. Don't do that. I've seen Shadow Priests also use Vampiric Touch on like the ghouls in order to get DPS. Don't do that. The objective at this point is to kill Lich King. It's not to kill the ghouls, it's not to whore DPS, it's to kill Lich King. Okay, we're gonna move a lot with the next set of dots. We're gonna have Shadow Word Death as well. We can disperse going to the outside. I'm gonna have to move here a bit. That's a lot of melee shadow traps. It kinda sucks every time it's that uneven. Let's put the full dots up. Definitely disperse if raging comes to you. I would have been dead if I was still in that remorseless winter. Okay, we're gonna take care of the spheres if they come to us. I'm gonna focus mostly on the Raging Spirit. Okay. Hello. Kill that. That kinda sucks. Those spheres are very tanky on 25 man. Oh, there he is. We gotta kill these spheres now. Now they become the priority. Because our group needs to move in, so... Holy sh... Oh my god. Okay, there goes 2 healers because I got a little bit overconfident in my DPS. That's not good. I mean, they ran into it as well, but I could have killed it, I think. Okay. Just mind sear them. Defile is incoming. Not on us, good stuff. When are you doing Elemental Shaman? Whenever I can. Elemental Shaman is not a spot that fills easily into a raid. It's like one of the last things that you're ever gonna want to invite. Okay, let's stack up. Ah, yep. With the heroism as well. The Mind Seer would have been fucking crazy this one. This like, yeah, this rotation. But rip. It's alright, let's continue our DPS. Rip DPS, yep. That's a big rip. F's in the chat for my DPS. Let's go ahead and stack up. 8 seconds. Yeah, we'll need to stack after the next Vampiric Touch. No, we're gonna have to stack right now. I'm Divine Hymning. Oh, that's just fucking 8. I was right in the Divine Hymn. Terrible luck. I was casting it, but then the defile. Yeah, like I was casting Divine Hymn. Such a bad luck. Let's see if we can get top DPS. That's okay. It wasn't a good try for us. Man. I kind of feel responsible for that. The healers, they got hit by that icy sphere. They walked into it. They fucking walked right into it, but still. Man. How can you wipe with 30% buff? Like I just said, the two healers, they got blown away by the icy sphere because they walked into it. And then we were 2-healing it. So 2-healing it is a challenge. No matter with the 30%, without the 30%, 2-healing it is gonna be hard, especially if you're not ready for it. If you have the raid group for it, you know, everyone knows that you're gonna 2-heal. It's different. Yeah, that sucks, but we can get a better shot. We can get a better attempt this time around. Italo Danilo, thank you for the subscription, man. I do appreciate that. Yeah, let's try harder. Now, what can we do? No more potions. Have you been in Dignity? Yeah, I was co-GM of Dignity for a very long time. Hey, Alpi, how do you feel? Fired up, man. Like, I want to do top DPS, but Shadow Priest is not gonna be able to do that. How is our, like... We got one wave of Mind Sears off. Jesus, just 500k DPS, huh? Let's eat the fish. That's a good start. Yeah. I don't know. It seems we're gonna have to get all the RNG. We're gonna have to get not picked up by the Valkyr. Man. This will be tough. No way Shadow Priest is gonna be first DPS with 3 mages. Those fucking weather machines. Oh yeah, because ignoring someone is gonna turn off their fucking 8's machine sound. It's not gonna work, dude. Can you just not click it when you go here, maybe? I would appreciate that. Yeah, that's why I'm responding. It's a good. I don't like lightning sounds in my ears. I think I'm not the only one. Give me 500 gold. Oh, yeah. No, I'm gonna make a new sound file. I'm gonna make it a blank sound file, the same sound file as yours, and I'm not gonna have to hear that anymore. Why am I in melee? Why am I here? Okay, let's get started. Dude, that weather machine can go fuck itself right into another dimension. Anyone who uses that can just honestly delete their character for all I care. So fucking annoying. No reason for you to use it, it's not a DPS increase. Just stop it. You're just being fucking annoying when you press that thing and you know it. But whatever, let's focus here. We're at about 20k, which is good. But it's not gonna get much better than that. Already with the shadow traps on the melee again. Can't you just delete the sound file? I will. I will. But they can also just not click it. It's not that hard. I complained about it the first time, and like second time they still click it. It's okay. Like, I know they don't have to listen to me, but it would be nice if they don't do it. Okay, Rico's gonna blink there. He's gonna get dispelled. Dexcar, thank you for the subscription, mate. Appreciate it. Like, you have... If you have, like... Let's not worry about it. The first phase really is very easy to do, so don't really have to worry about mechanics here. Unless I get necrotic. Which, if I get it right now, I'm just gonna dispel it for myself. Alright. Let's Vampiric Touch one more time. Vampiric... or disperse this. Let's help a hand with that. No, the weather machine. Like, the rest about engineering is fine. That shadow trap has to be gone. I hope it's gone soon. If that stays, that might be an issue. Yeah. Okay, so far the spheres have been going very well. A lot of living bombs are exploding near it. On that one, so that was very good. You see the Retribution Paladin taunting it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, let's focus on the sphere this time around. Okay. Someone purposefully procced that trap so that we could still stack up the way that we want to. It was a hunter doing that. Good stuff. He procced the trap, he disengaged back onto the platform, and nobody died. Good stuff. Okay, might sear this. Okay, Defiler Zinc. Oh, shit. Okay. Not the best use of those engineering gloves. I should keep them for Mind Sears. We're gonna stack up on the Devouring Plague. There we go. Please don't get grabbed. Please don't get grabbed. Okay, good stuff. Let's destroy them. We've got Defile, not on us. Good stuff. Basically on us though. If that man had Nitros, he would have been able to move further away, making it so that my DPS wouldn't have been lowered. The Nitros is invaluable. It's incalculable. You cannot. It's like incalculable. It's incalculable how much of a DPS gain Nitro Boost actually is, because of that situation that you saw right there. Alright, Defile, Cax Mage, he's gonna blink it. Good stuff. Right into the old Defile. One of the Warlocks got grabbed, you don't have to worry about his Valkyr. He's gonna teleport back. Don't think Mind Seer is useful on just 2 targets, so let's do it like that. Alright, let's go out. Just greeting a bit. Definitely greeting a little bit. If the other priest doesn't do mana him, I'll have to click it. Okay, I'm hemming. He's not doing it, so... There we go. Can we kill that? Like, I'm in mana him and this happens. Okay, let's dot these boys up proper like. You see how some of them have ignites on? It's because the mages are putting living bomb on the boss, and it's very beneficial if the living bomb actually hits the icy sphere. It's good for the mage, it's good for the shadow priest, it's good for everyone. Can we kill it? Jesus, they're walking right the fuck into it! They're fucking crazy, I tell you! Holy fuck! My heart, dude, they gotta stop doing that. Don't walk into the sphere, please. It's scary. Oh my god. You know how close that was to like him getting 4 people or some shit like that knocked off the platform? Jesus. Let's see here. I can't read the comments just yet, but I do see there's some nice convos going on. I'll check it in a bit here. Replacing with an NP sound file is a ABC. It might work, but it's much safer. Well, blank sound file is gonna work. It's how I've dealt with a lot of fucking annoying sounds in this game. So I know like that's gonna work. I know how to do it. That's why I'll do it like that. Just get rid of that fucking weather effect. Holy fuck, that's annoying. Danikonov, thank you for the subscription. I do appreciate that. We're gonna follow the boss. Otherwise we're gonna be out of range. That's no bueno. Now we can do 2 things with these spirits. Either we can soak them, or we can just fade them. If we fade them, then they're not gonna be an issue. Like right now we have aggro, I'm gonna fade. You see how you saw change target? They go back into the pack. You can fade every single spirit wave. Sometimes you'll have to soak it. And then you'll have to soak it. It's just that simple. You're gonna go into your dispersion. If you have nitros, you can use nitros. And you're gonna like body as many of those spirits as you can. What do melees do inside of Frostmourne? Pop defensives. Stay alive, just like Tim said. Ah, that was some good mind searing. 1 on the left, 1 on the right. Beautiful. I don't want to proc my trinkets here though. So once I've done my mind sear, if there's not enough of these, I'm just gonna chill, wait for my trinkets to proc on the Lich King instead of in the chamber, and I'll get more DPS out of it like that. I wonder if we can do this. I might die. We can. Is he enraged? Oh, I don't know. Let me see. Nah, he's fine. So useless. Better than Sentry Totem though, that's for sure. Alright, let's get out of it. That's it, get out of it. And there we go. Now we're gonna fade. And it's not an issue. That lag right there. Gotta stay in range. We don't have 40 plus yards like a mage does. It'll die before the spirits come. It's dead. There we go. Let's see our DPS. 13.2k. Not completely terrible, but we'll never be able to top the big boys here. Like, I played very greedy. Those icy spheres, the stacking, I didn't get a single pickup even, and it's this bad. Alright, let's see, enemy damage taken, LK. We actually did really good on Lich King, holy fuck. 5th on DPS on LK. Basically the top after the mages. And the mages of course are gonna DPS the Lich King inside of the transition phase. So that's insane. As far as healing is concerned, I'm 5th. You see the difference here? I don't know what's up, Mudcup, but you got something to figure out, mate. I'll help, of course, if he wants me to. Damage on Valks. Oh, Jesus. Ah, it's so dog shit. Might as well just not DPS them at this point. That's 3 waves. Fucking hell. And raging, of course, is gonna be terrible as well, because we get to kill the spheres. Yeah, Modcap did do a very good job on the spheres. He was on them 24/7, I was trying to be greedy. Oh man. Of course, 0 damage on the ghouls. Good job, Modcap. That's also very important. So he did do that properly. Shadow Priest should not be touching the ghouls. The OGC after? Probably not. I don't know if we have a Ruby Sanctum right now. We might not. We'll see what the officers say. Why do you use the Shadow Word Death? I use it on movement. When I'm moving, basically, that's when I'm using Shadow Word Death. Yeah, assuming Devouring Plague is active, exactly what Gabe says, that's how it is. Mages seem consistently top tier DPS, I wish I enjoyed their playstyle, and I would probably play it. Yep, that's why they're numero uno in my most viewed video. It's for a reason, man. And you know how many comments I get about people saying that Marksman Hunter is the best class for DPS in the top 5 DPS classes video? It's hilarious. I don't even know how to respond to them anymore. I've been nice to them. I've been a little bit sarcastic. Maybe I should just go full out asshole on them next time. Let's see the loot here. Fallen Rush, Arcus, Invincible, Protector Heroic. For the Horde? Hell no, man. For the Alliance. All the way. You don't mind if I add you? Nah, feel free, mate. I hate mages. Sheep, 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 ice block, sheep. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be. And mages are annoying, especially in PvP. Freaking frost mages, man. What time will be the subscriber run tomorrow? It's gonna be 16 server time on Warmanes Icecrown server. And it's gonna be 18 PM, so 18:00 Central European Time, CET. I'll type it in the chat as well. Or Warmanes server time. For the Alliance, you Pepe. Yeah. Okay, guys. I think that's it. I don't think we're gonna do another raid tonight with Disparity. Yeah. So I think I'll have to say thanks for watching. I'm gonna go deliver this. I'll do a few more questions if you have any more. You know, feel free to ask them right now. Is DK Frost a good DPS? Yeah, they're amazing. Especially early on, they can do a lot with very little. If you're like 5.2k gear score, you can pretty much do like insane burst if you get the RNG. Why don't you use Mind Blast? Okay, Tim. I know you're trying to get demoted, but it's not gonna happen. Some things were different on retail. For example, the player base as a whole didn't have the Ruby Sanctum gear because it came out so close to Kata. Yeah, and that's why you're gonna see all those BIS non-Ruby Sanctum lists on the internet. You know? You got like BIS list, you've got ICC BIS list, and then you got like a whole bunch of other BIS lists. This guy is standing in my spot. You mind fucking off? Anyway. I think that's it. Marksman is pretty good, but it can't compete against Warrior, Mage, and Rogue. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for the raid, guys. False Decay on ARP build, is it good? Yes. Can someone explain to me why Divine Storm gets cancelled when I spam it? It's just a visual bug. You cannot go faster than 1 global cooldown per global cooldown. So if your Divine Storm is resetting actively, like within your global cooldown, it's gonna visually bug out a bit, David. But just keep spamming it. It's okay. Just fuck yeah, spam that Divine Storm. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the sub run. So good night and sleep tight.